University and home to the Redhawks, and we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Redhawks will boot it away to start the game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter. Give me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And the third down pass is incomplete.
That's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in the game. So this week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Working the middle, it's complete. Oh, my, circle. Spinderella put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Pass to 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Miami. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, after that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Ready to try good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all of the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now, you might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Salter. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here comes the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits to the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just 1 bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 7 over Toledo. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. A 3rd and long coming up here. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. Tackled immediately after the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands. Didn't happen there.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds us back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down. Big loss on the sack.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Lee.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their luck there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback. So someone's going to have to step up.
And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Flames. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have this. You've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find possibilities.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when they get here. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a minute. They need 1 minute of a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They're working that left side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job understanding that situation.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to sniff back.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters in these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They make the stop of this running game, moves the chains as they get the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. He got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Redhawks.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution to drive that offense.
And right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, he lost one down the sideline. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches who put him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He might not be plucked it.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Quarterback will audible. Scanning the field, it's Quinn. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On the set.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And it's 45 on its way.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for third in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's looking deep. And that pass is caught at the 25.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll immediately call timeout.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Red Hawks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Quinn. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He wants to pass it on second down. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turned. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with the decision.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Quinn. Unloads it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Perry. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Got some room to run. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. will boot it away to start the second half. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Quinn. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Get it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays at the back. All you got to do is double to get it to him quick. He'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But there's so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
And the Redhawks trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll do it himself. And that's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, and play the next play.
Now on second down after the incompletion. They go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On the option. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down.
Open space at the 25. All kinds of running room. He's at the 40. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
It is nice to have an athlete at quarterback like that can make things happen. He's just so fast. He takes away angles, still has the option whether he wants to pitch it, can still make you look stupid doing that or running the football like he did there.
Motion from the offense. To throw, it's Salter. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Liberty. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for the...
Got a lot of running room. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Redhawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes a return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the 15.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Here comes the offense on second down. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Flames racing to the line in a hurry up. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the back. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
And defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offensive end with a chance to saw this away here in the second half.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a nifty run there. Got the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession. They wasted no time, couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the 4. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum.
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield.
Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Salter. Fires left. Complete downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this team.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Liberty. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ballgame and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback checking off. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Quinn. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive.
And just keep doing what you were doing in that last drive, right? Where whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Big fullback stop. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
Well, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Fights off the defender. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Flames have this offense rolling. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
This offensive line better figure out a plan with this deep tackle. It's tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. We saw all of his ability on that last one.
They'll give it to the back. Bullnose ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
I think they called that knowing they were way home. So why would you call it? I'll call it so third down becomes easier. Now it's not third. They no longer have to pass the football. Now all options are on the table.
The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Now on the option. Hard running there. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. And the Flames get enough for the first down.
Well, no mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Never a doubt. And we're all tied up, and who's in the mood for a dramatic finish, fellas? And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense.
Just flying through there like a superhero to make the grab. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
He'll toss it. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball still.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First and 10 for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Let's see what they've got on second down. to the option. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good. The game winner. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, whatever. Hey, yeah, it's big time moments, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers. They come down to the last one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.